Hello to my Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, this video is for the 29th of September through the 6th of October, which puts us right in that new moon phase. New moon phase. All right, so, all right, let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's just jump right in. I've already prayed over your cards. Already asked Most High God for clarity and already cleared your space. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below in the description. All right, Aquarius, let's get right into it. Let's get into it. All right, Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Death card, Tower card. Okay. All right. Here we have the Seven of Swords. So something is complete. Excuse me. Something is complete. And you're moving on from something. Here we have the Nine of Wands here. Two situations in particular. See these two swords here? These two swords here, right here. Something is complete. Something is complete. So you want to make sure your vibrations are high. You know, you want to make sure, because usually when something is complete, when there's sword energy, it goes directly to power and intellect, right? Excuse me. You want also Six of Pentacles here. Four of Pentacles here. Death card and also the Tower card, right? Put these two together. Oh. So it lets me know when I look at your cards here, something you're on the rebirth side. So whenever you pull out your sword, and that speaks to power and intellect, and you decide to end something, you ended something, right? There's two sides of the sword, right? So when something ends, people receive. When you send out the message that something ends, there's a sender and there's a receiver, right? So when you send out a message that something has ended, then the receiving end of it, you don't know how it's going to be received, right? So you want to keep your vibrations as high as you possibly can, because something has been a long and arduous journey. Just very much like as a cycle closes out, everything has a life cycle, right, to it. And if you see that there wasn't a whole lot of growth to something, see these like little tiny buds here, are you looking back and you see you had a sweatband on, you got on shorts, and there wasn't a whole lot of growth to something. 9 is a death rebirth number. So it's just saying you don't know how others are going to receive you moving on, what the assumption is, if you're holding on to secrets, if you know something that somebody else doesn't know, what do you know, right? That other people don't know. You don't know how it's going to be received. But, excuse me, Aquarius, the good news is that you're divinely protected. You're divinely protected as you move on. And so the number 6 lets me know that the number 6 is a rounded back with a bulging belly to it. So once you have cut ties with something, you're no longer looking for the acceptance or approval or something. Now it gives you an opportunity to grow something else. Like, so somebody is now focusing on the rebirth side, legacy, right? Legacy wealth on the other side. What does that legacy look like? Let's pull some oracle cards and see what that looks like for you. Let's see what other messages we're going to get for your legacy, right? Let's see what that looks like for you on the other side of that. Now that something has ended, what does it look like? What does it look like? Remember when we were talking about air, we're talking about the element of air connects us with the heart chakra, right? So you want to walk away at peace within your heart about something. So remember we had a full moon in Pisces. And Pisces ruling, one of Pisces ruling planets, Neptune, is still currently retrograde, right? Remember, Neptune, that's the hangman, right? Neptune is the planet of imagination, transcendence. It's also the planet of idealism, romance, sacrifice, chaos and disintegration, dreams and fantasies, imagination, spiritualism, the desire to transcend, a longing for bliss, escape, like escapism, right? Well, Pisces is the I believe sign. It's also a sign that's known for its compassion. The symbol for Pisces are two fish tied together swimming in the opposite direction, right? So it also has psychic abilities as well. Excuse me. So you're leaving, like on this card right here, somebody's leaving something behind and they're looking back, right? And so when you look back, Source is saying you're not leaving your power there. You're not leaving your power with any low vibrational thoughts about anything that you're leaving behind you. You're raising your frequency and taking your power with you, right? So let's see what we have here. So you're not having any negative thoughts about what you're leaving behind. You're completing something. 7 is the number for completion. So you don't have any questions about what you're leaving behind, right? Because it never puts you on the dark side of the number 7. Why? Right? Just like this person right here is looking back, you know, looking back saying there wasn't a whole lot of growth in something, you know, adding air to fire. It's not a whole lot of growth when there's friction. Not a whole lot of growth when there's a bunch of friction, a bunch of sword swinging. Right? So deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul begins to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Yeah. So somebody is moving away from anything that disrupts your peace. If you believe, remember Pisces is the I believe sign, right? So we're talking about Neptune, which is the hangman, like I said before, which is currently retrograde, and it's one of Pisces zodiac signs. This is why one of the Pisces ruling planets, the other one is Jupiter, which is not currently retrograde. Remember, both of your ruling planets are currently retrograde. The Fool card and the World card, right? So look at it this way. Once you've been around something, World card, like been around something like 7 times, you may have reviewed it over and over and over and over and over again. Like been around the world in your mind 7 times, replayed something 7 times, or replayed something 9 times, or had anxiety about it, or didn't feel good about something, you know, 7 to 9 times, whatever. There's a power in all numbers. So you completed something. So you arrived at a particular number. You've arrived at a particular number. 4 and 6 is 10. 10 is the number for instant manifestation. And so someone is really thinking about your legacy. Like, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Right? And so, like I said before, you would rather end something, whatever it is, close out a cycle when you feel like you believe, and that's all that really matters, is when you believe there's not a whole lot of growth in certain, you know, areas. So it looks like they want a lot of prayer went into something before you made a decision about some things a lot of prayer went into something before you made a decision about some things. So yeah. All right, so here we have inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Yep. So, like I said before, someone went into some deep prayer and started to focus on your own inner child during this time. So, kudos and congratulations to you all, Aquarius, during this particular cycle. This was a harvest moon. This is a harvest moon, and it was a partial lunar eclipse. And partial lunar eclipse, this lunar eclipses in particular deals with the shadow self. You know, dealing with your shadow self. You know, doing the shadow work, right? So ease. So it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. So someone was in receiving mode. Remember, it's 2 sides of the sword. But someone was in receiving mode of some messages. You were in receiving mode. You listened, right? You listened very intently. You listened very, very intently. And so your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. That's right. So those are some good oracle cards there. So it looks like someone made some very clear and concise decisions there, Aquarius. So yeah, all right. That's why, like I said, both of your ruling planets being retrograde is a good idea not to just hop in your spaceship and just go off in la-la land. You know, just to zoom off somewhere, Aquarius. It's like feet on the ground. Pay attention. Listen to what's being said, what's not said. Like really pray about things. Really think things through before you move on and end things. And move on. Right? So, yeah. Yeah. Here we have the Nine of Swords. So the reason why you want to keep your vibrations high, you know, in terms of your thoughts and your words will create your thoughts by word, thought, and deed, is because what you're not doing is you're not trying to invoke a nightmare. The Nine of Swords connects us with Gemini, right? We're not talking about any Geminis that you know, so we're crystal clear. Here's your words. Your words don't want to create a reality. Like I said before, you don't want to have anything negative to say about anybody, because that will be creating a reality. Like, you know, like in scary movies, like I think that's Freddy Krueger. They would invoke that by saying Freddy Krueger's name a couple of times. If you notice, like in scary movies, that's what they'll invoke it. They'll say it like over and over and over again, right? Again, you're not trying to invoke any nightmares. It's like saying to yourself every Monday you wake up and saying you hate your job, right? Or like getting into this rhythm of like looking at Friday is like it's this destination. Like you don't like your job so much that Friday is this destination, instead of just looking at it as like, I'm just grateful, you know, to have this position, and then I'm growing in this position, right? So again, you're not trying to invoke any nightmares. When you get to that point where you feel like, okay, something is a nightmare, it's time to wake up. It's just time to wake up and move on, not invoke it anymore. So you're listening very intently. You're not trying to cause anybody else any nightmares, and you're certainly not, you know, not letting them cause you any through dark words, you know, those kind of things. So here we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, and that's in your determination. So adjust your crown. Adjust your crown. That's right. Adjust your crown, right? You have enough information. That's right. You have a wealth of knowledge. This is the King of Pentacles. You have a wealth of knowledge. You're at the top of your wealth of knowledge in terms of, and not invoking a nightmare. Yeah. So you feel like you have a whole new lease on life. There you go. You have a whole new lease on life. You have enough knowledge. Your third eye is wide open. Yep. So good for you, Aquarius. There's a Death card. Yep. Yep. There it is. That's right. A double rebirth for you, right? Double Tower card. So like I said, you're divinely protected. You're divinely protected, Aquarius. You don't have anything to worry about. So like I said before, just keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. You feel like you have a whole new lease on life, and this is wonderful. So you got some good news coming across your path. So get prepared for that. Get prepared for some good news. Good news coming across your path. Let's see what this good news is all about, Aquarius. Let's see if we got some more oracle cards out here to get you some good news, some more good news. So yeah. So yeah, whether it's business relationships, love relationships, agape love, family, whatever relationships that have ended, you also, like I said, when things float through the air, that can be like in a dream state, daydream, night dream. Somebody could have told you something. However information comes to you, your air sign, you're incredibly smart. However information comes to you all, Aquarius, you have certain things don't motivate you. Certain things don't inspire you. They don't, yeah, certain things, like I said, just don't move you. Yeah, so saying, get your rest. Yeah. 43. 7. 4 and 3 is 7. Yeah. So I feel like somebody is getting some sweet sleep. Somebody's definitely getting some sweet sleep. So yeah, you're on your path. You're on your journey, Aquarius. And like I said, it's a double tower moment. So definitely some energies are having there's an upheaval happening here because something has ended. Like I said, you're at peace with some things. So it's time for you to clean your house. Clean your space. Clean space. That's right. And here we have the 4 card here, 44. We're going to look at this for a second here. We're going to look at this for just a second. We'll look at this. We'll pull this back out in just a second. Here, let me see. I have the I think I have the booklet for this particular deck here. Let me get some information on this one. Make sure. Okay. Okay, so for this one right here, for those of you all, this deck right here is the Sacred Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. For those of you all who have been with me for a while, you've seen this deck before. But this one there's a deep well of joy, bliss, and healing available to all of us. That's what this speaks to. And so this is actually speaking to sacred, like sacred experiences, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me see. So it looks like, hold on for a second here. It looks like somebody could be, it looks like somebody could be preparing for a new relationship. It looks like somebody could be preparing for a new sacred relationship. So congratulations to you all, Aquarius. Preparing for a new sacred relationship. Yeah. So there could be sacred that involved. I think we got to be real careful with certain words that we say on YouTube. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant on saying it. So y'all saw it. You saw the card. So you can look that up on Tantric, right? So I just put it there. Sacred relationship. So I feel like somebody's being prepared for that. So I'm also seeing somebody like also making an altar, right? Too, possibly making an altar in your house. So let's see what we have about that one as well. So I dedicate space for my sacred ritual practices. So an altar is a place to gather sacred objects, intentions, reflect, pray, and connect to your spirit in the universe, whether simple or elaborate, permanent or temporary, small or big, inside a home or outside in nature. It's a space for honoring the people, places, things, and activities that enrich your soul, right? So that could be something, somebody could be making an altar to your ancestors, you know, as well, right? But it is your sacred space. So congratulations to you, because I feel like, excuse me, somebody is now focusing on their legacy. Like, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? But again, as you're closing out a cycle in your life of what you believe, you also want to respect other people's space as well. You know, Aquarius. You also want to respect other people's space as well. So you don't have any reason to watch your back. You don't have any reason to watch your back. So let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Yep, let's see what else we have going on here. So all right. Yeah, because it looks like the Tower card, like I said, Most High Source has you covered on all sides. So anybody that's trying to come up against you is really coming up against Source. You know, people's arms are too short to box with Source. You are in very positive, good energy. You know, Aquarius, your intentions are sincere and pure. And what's happening here is that there's an assumption. People have jumped to conclusions. Whoever these energies are, they have jumped to conclusions as to why you ended things. Why you may have ended things. Remember, there's two sides of the sword, but you're not trying to invoke any nightmares in anyone's life. That's why you're such in good spirits. We're talking about the Queen of Wands here. You're happy. You feel free or something. You're not trying to invoke any nightmares. Not trying to get any sword fights with anybody. It's not a power struggle for you. You don't have a God complex. You're not trying to control anything. It's not your way or the highway. None of those things. So any assumptions, that's other energy jumping to conclusions about things. Matter of fact, this is about structure and authority. It's like respecting boundaries. That's what your ruling planet Saturn is about. It's about tradition, boundaries, authority, rules. It's about respecting and enforcing boundaries. And that's it. That's it and that's all. So, respecting and respecting others' boundaries, enforcing, respecting them, enforcing theirs, but also respecting your own and enforcing your own. The end. That's it and that's all. Yep. So here we have the Two of Wands here. So, time to travel. Somebody may be traveling. You're taking a leap of faith. You're moving forward. Like I said, you're cleaning your space and moving forward. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yep. And I see it's time to thrive. Time to thrive, Aquarius. Time to thrive. Time to thrive. Time to thrive. Here we also have the Five of Pentacles. You are closing your vault door. You are closing your vault door. Yep. And any kind of spells that were done, any kind of spell work, any kind of spell work that was done, any negative things that were said to you or about you, that spell has been broken. That's what a death card is. Any assumptions, anybody jumping to conclusions, spells been broken because all it needed air. It needed air to survive, right? That's one part of dark witchcraft, is engaging in argument, getting somebody caught into a web of something, of an argument, sword fighting, power struggle, whatever. You're not interested in that. Vault door closed. He said, she said, this going back and forth. You're not interested in that. Like I said, you're only interested in this because this right here lets me know that you've survived a lot of other swords in your back. People talking about you behind your back. You already survived all of that. And all of these right here, swords symbolize, they could, let me say this, they could symbolize chapters of your life that other people don't even know what chapters they've come in. So assumptions, those are assumptions. Jumping to conclusions, have no clue, no idea whatsoever, based on what they heard from other people. So, yep. So here we have the Seven of Swords again. Yep. So yeah, you want to make sure your vibrations are higher. Here we have the see, you're not having any low vibrational thoughts about who's up to what, who's plotting and planning, who's this and that. Nope. No low vibrational thoughts about anything. Closed out. Closed. Yep. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. Yep. New seeds planted. Yep. New seeds planted. So I do see there's growth in your money. Here we have the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles here. Yep. King of Pentacles here. Yep. And here we have the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah. And then also the Knight of Wands. So beating the drum of any negative energy. All of that out the door. So somebody feels free. Somebody finally feels free of something. Here we have the Two of Swords. And so you want to take off. So if you're at an impasse in any way, shape, form, or fashion, like I said before, you want to take the blindfolds off and just see how far you've come on your journey. See how far you've come on your journey. Something has really been a long and arduous journey when you sit down and you think about just how far you've come on your journey. So, Yeah. All right. Let's close it out. Let us close it out. Let us close it out, Aquarius. Let us close it out. Let's close it out. Let's close it out. Yeah. So, yeah, you have as much information as you need. As much information as you need. Yeah. A lot of things travel through the air, you know, Aquarius, and root chakra cleanse. Yeah. Yeah, pull things up at the root. Pull things up at the root. So like I said, good news, good news, good news, good news, good news. All right, much better lies ahead. Yeah, much better lies ahead. Somebody apologizes for hurting you, but the healer and protector of travelers is with you. You're protected by angels. Ask source for clarity, but put yourselves first. You know, you have the gift of clairvoyance. You see things clearly now, and everything in moderation. Let go and let God. Pour into yourselves more. Your inner child is very proud of you, and that's what we were talking about here. Giving love to that inner child. But one yes from God is all you need. Yep, one yes from God is all you need. And so, whoever hurt you, they apologize for it. Drink more water as a form of self-care. You versus you. Trust your first mind. Yep. They want the best for you. Yep. Somebody secretly has a crush on you. I don't know who that would be, but here we have prepare for an increase in pay and move in silence and move in peace. Yep. Protect your energy, Aquarius. Continue protecting your energy. Yeah. So there we go. Somebody has new love coming across their path. So kudos and congratulations to you, all Aquarius. It'll definitely be sacred situation that's going on here, and let's see. Trying to see if there's anything else. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I think. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes, Aquarius. Oh, if I did mention in a previous read, we have a lot of really, really cool things coming up in the very near future, but your full moon, your full prediction moon video is already filmed. It'll be going up very soon. It's already filmed for October, so it'll be going up very, very soon. So get prepared for that. For those of you who are on the Patreon side, we're just trying to see how much space we have. So look out for that. Yeah. Yep. Somebody has just really learned how to heal themselves, you know, and just its meekness. You just must learn how to, you know, really, really learn how to tap into your strength. Really learn how to heal yourself through a lot of pain. Yeah, a lot of pain. So raise your frequency. You've awakened from some nightmares. And like I said, people really don't know the half. They think they do, but they don't. Here's the Temperance card. You have some guardian angels watching over you. Definitely got some guardian angels watching over you. Here we have the Four of Wands here. Yep. Somebody also has... like I said, new and exuberant love, you know, in your life, and the energy is probably, you know, going to be a travel buddy, travel partner for you. Probably a travel partner for you. Yeah. Probably a travel partner for you. Yeah, I feel like you're very wise, very wise. We have also the King of Coins here. Yeah. Very wise, very knowledgeable. And I see you moving on in childlike faith. Very wise, very knowledgeable. Yep, see you moving on in childlike faith. And here we go. Yeah. Yep, and financial independence. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying for you all in the cards, Aquarius. Like I said, this, when I look at this is all operating in a spirit of love. So anybody that's coming in on your in whatever chapter they're coming into your life, jumping to conclusions, assuming whatever they're assuming, Aquarius. That's why Source has you so protected, because somebody has, your heart is in the right place. Your heart has been in the right place, right? So I feel like when you, excuse me, I feel like when you love deep, and I feel like somebody loves hard. That's what I'm looking at here. It's like you really, really love honest. I feel like you love with a clean and a pure heart with people. And you probably an over giver for real, like looking at this right here. So, but make sure it's balanced. Make sure it's balanced out moving forward. I don't think I have to tell you that. Make sure it's balanced, moving forward. So I'm always mindful and live within each moment I have. Yeah. Yep. All right. So I feel like whatever it is, if like I said, if you feel like, when looking at this, if you feel like you've been a nightmare in anybody's life and you are reading between the lines, and that's again you not getting into your spaceship this time, Aquarius. Like you not zoning off, going like your mind going somewhere else, but you've like really been present. Going somewhere else could represent a whole lot of things. It could represent depression. It could represent, I mean, like I said, you got 10 of swords here. That's 10 swords in your back. Like your mind is just like deeply hurt, right? Like, so used to hearing, the negative. Let me see what else we have. So yeah, I feel like you have clarity. I feel like you have clarity. You have complete and total clarity. So yeah, work. I'm grateful that I finish projects in a timely manner. Divine inspiration is flowing into my work today. My work brings me fulfillment. I love what I do. So whatever it is that you do, Aquarius, you love what you do. Whatever it is that you do. So I don't know what you do for work. I don't know what you do for work. This is a general reading, but whatever it is you do for work, you're grateful, for what you do. And this right here is a total recall of everything, like total recall of your purpose, right? So again, if you're grateful for what you do and you're grateful for who you are, and you've had to be super strong, and for whatever, and other people are not, grateful, whatever, whoever, family members, friends, whomever, sacrifices, whatever. That's anybody. That's anybody. Siblings, parents, friends, whomever. Yeah, whomever. So it's to say, you're not going to be a nightmare in people's lives. You're not going to let them be a nightmare in yours. So, do a health checkup, mental and physical health checkup. Yeah. And so health checkup there, 8. 8 is you will detach from a karmic cycle. That number 8. Yeah. I trust my inner wisdom to guide me. Trust my inner wisdom to guide me. Meditate and contemplate. There's the moon in Pisces again. See these two fish swimming in opposite directions? Yeah. Swimming in opposite direction. Yeah. Yep. It's you versus you. It's not you versus anybody else. It's not a competition. You have to do what's best for you. So, have to do what's best for you. It's like everybody else has to do what's best for them. Connect with your ancestors. Here we have 14. Yep, connect with your ancestors. All right, prosperity. Affirmations for prosperity. I am determined to win. But determined to win, I gotta, every time this card comes out, I would clarify this. So it's not determined to win against another human being, right? Because you're moving from your heart chakra. Determined to win, we're talking about, this is right, prayer warrior, right? This is right here, not being impulsive. This is where, on the rebirth side, it's like determined to win the, like breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. I am diligent. I'm defeating the odds. There it is. I am warrior strong. I summon my highest self to take control. Today, I invest my time wisely. I am persistent. Yeah, I am persistent. So, all right. All right, so abundance, affirmations for abundance. I'm so thankful that all of my needs and wants are met at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I am living the life of my dreams. I acquire everything my heart desires with ease. Yeah, so there it is. So you and somebody are buying a house. I don't know who that is. But congratulations, Aquarius. Y'all traveling and purchasing a house together. Y'all building a legacy together. So congratulations, living out your dreams. So that is what I have for you all. Congratulations to you. Amazing, 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 Aquarius. But yeah, so make sure you're listening. Like, make sure you're paying attention. You definitely don't want to overstay your time in anyone's universe. It doesn't matter who it is. You don't want to overstay your time in anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. Number 7, I am brilliant. So, you possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. That's right. So that's that Lion of Judah inside of you, where Source fights your battles, your highest selves. That's why you got the double tower here, right? So that's what's causing an upheaval, not in you. You're at peace. You've already moved on from something, right? So you're at peace with whatever it is. And it's not just two things, two types of situations. You've already moved on. And so yeah, wonderful. Your reading looks great, Aquarius. Your reading looks great. Yeah, so like I said, I think both of your ruling planets, Uranus and then also Saturn, has taught you all a lot, Aquarius. So keep on moving forward. The moon, when you watch this video, will probably still be in Leo. And when the moon is in Leo, remember, your vulnerability is your strength. And another thing you want to focus on when the moon is in Leo is to go where you are appreciated and not where you all are tolerated. So even if you're cross-watching another video, that you'll hear that again. Go where you are appreciated and not where you all are tolerated. Do not keep giving your heart, your time, your energy, your material possessions, that's your physical, whatever, physical anything, time, body, money, physical, whatever, going to family functions, y'all know what I'm saying, physical, whatever, to anything where you don't feel like you are appreciated. Do not patronizing, businesses, whatever, where you don't feel like you are appreciated, you just feel like you are tolerated. Do not. Just stop yourselves. That is what I have for you. I will see you all in the next video. All right. Bye.